asked, could you please help Sozer in guiding him to provide me with validation that you're there, that you're okay, things about you that only I would know. And if you do that, then I can try to think in my head and, provide you with information. I can do it right now. So, by me stop talking and listening, and you doing that, I could see if I see anything, and that I could see if I could give you any information. So if you want to try it, you can do it.
Right now?
So, yeah, just whoever it is you want to communicate with, think in your mind to them and just say, like I told you, please provide me with some information, and I'll see, and I'll write some things down, and I'll see if I can get anything from what it is that you need.
Okay.
But I have to stop talking, too.
Okay.
So let me get a pen.
Oh, my God.
Because it said the images will show, so.
What if there's more than one
I feel goosebumps. The thing is, I only can write down you can communicate with whoever you need to. I don't care if there's more than one. Just ask whoever your spirit guide is to provide me with the information that I need to help you with whatever it is you need help with or that you want to know. And then I'll see what I'm shown.
Okay.
Supreme, thank you for sharing the broadcast. Much love.
Let me get a drink. And I need to set my phone on a stand, so.
Hi, Supreme. If you guys are coming in, my people, make sure you're following the beam. Follow Soldier, follow
Please
Martinelli.
And thank you. And if you're my people, please follow Coco. Coco's awesome. Soldier just hit his 50,000 fans, so he needs stay there in case somebody unfollows him. He needs everybody to make sure he follows him too. So, he's good people. And he's about to do medium.
Maybe.
The other day, a guy was getting tased by a now, the crazy thing was, Demon Wolf is 6'8", 350 pounds. Okay?
Yeah, it's good that he's talking.
And this is a taser for a dog, okay? And it hit Demon Wolf, and he, I don't know what it's gonna do to a dog, but it took Demon Wolf down like a pile of bricks. He's the only guy who didn't scream, but he did just and fall. So. You never know exactly what's going to happen here, but it's always interesting. I'm so glad you beamed in, and I'm so glad he did too.
I am too. This is weird. I was not going to beam in because I look a little crazy right now, and I was just putting my hair
I don't care about how people look. It's about your inside.
No.
But I mean, obviously it was for a reason because I was
look fine, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Right. I really feel that way. So now I know why.
All right, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
So have you asked them to try to provide me with some things?
Mhm.
Whoever it is.
Mhm.
So when I need to ask you a question.
Okay. It's hard for me to focus a little bit.
It's okay. You don't need to focus. I do.
Okay.
You already made it clear that can I ask multiple people? So I know that multiple people are on the other side that you want to speak to, clearly, because you said that. But the thing is, when I just closed my eyes, what they showed me, the first thing that I see when I shut my eyes is a woman. Is there a woman? Are you trying to communicate with a female?
Mm-hmm.
Is this female in your family?
No.
There's not in your family?
Not the one that I mean, there's more than one.
There's more than one because I see a woman that I feel like what they showed me was now I feel like they showed me an image of a female, and I feel like the female is older than you. And I don't know if this person is a grandmother or it's somebody that was close to you that was older, but I see a woman that's older, and I'm gonna say like the person is maybe like I see looks like the person had glasses. I don't know if they're 60. I'm not sure how old they are, but I know that there's an older female. When I say older, like it could be 50s to 60, but I almost feel like they're dressed in an older style clothing that would be like a grandmom, or it even could be a mother. I'm not sure, but I need them to give me something that would clarify who the person is. But then I also saw a man too, and I don't understand. Hold on. Let me just see something here. Hold on. The woman is the woman is not. You're telling me that this woman is not in your family that is appearing to me in my mind, because I see a woman with glasses that's older than you, and I feel like she's in your family, and I don't know where in your family she is, like in what the family, because I'm seeing a lot of different things here. I don't know where she is in your family tree. I felt like it was your mom that passed over, but when I said grandmom, you're not. I don't know. I see the person who looks like they're wearing glasses to me. This woman looks like she has glasses and is older. And I want to say that they were sick. Like the woman it was sick. Let me see if she can give me their initials, because it's like I'm having trouble reading you a little bit here. Yeah. Because I feel there's a more energy than just one person, and it's confusing me, and it's like a puzzle. That's what I say. They show me bits and pieces of things, and I'm confused because I'm lost, because I'm almost inclined to say that there's two people, and maybe it's. I need to ask direct questions. I'm sorry.
There's several people.
There's an overwhelming amount of information. What questions could I ask here to make this easy?
I wonder if I have a pen somewhere. Get a pen.
Okay, so all right. I want to know if the number of people that you were thinking about that were close to you that have passed. Are there 3 people that have crossed over?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I see 3 people. I believe that I feel like 2. I don't know why there's so many people that are on the other side. On the other side,
there's a lot. There's like 10 total, but I mean,
but there are 3 that are the main people that you're trying to connect with.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
3? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I see 3. They're showing me 3.
Mm-hmm.
But now that there's 3, I need to narrow down the information to each individual. Okay, so who is the one who?
Brother, appreciate you.
One of these women, I believe that. Okay, I believe that out of these 3 people, is one a male?
Yes.
Okay, and is the other 2 female?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. 2 women and 1 man. So now I have that clear. I don't know why this lady keeps showing me that she's wearing glasses. One of them is wearing glasses, and to me, it appears to be like a grandma. I don't know if that's how you envisioned her or if that's how she was in your real life. Whoever this person is. Maybe that's how it was with your relationship, was like how a grandmother would have been, or, and I'll try to get her name.
Much love. Thank you.
Is that how you saw this woman, as a grandmother type figure? Mm-hmm. One of the females you saw her like a grandma, or was it a grandmother that passed, or is it because it was your grandmom that passed away?
My great.
Did she wear glasses? Did she? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm telling you, did she wear glasses? Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you, I see older. You know, I'm getting older from the one saying like older. Okay, so it's your grandmom, that your great grandmother.
Yeah, but she passed away a long, long time ago. So she was younger. You know, like when she passed away.
She's younger?
No, she was like in her, I don't know, she was like 70, maybe 69, 70, something like that. But I was young, so.
But is that the main person that you were thinking about? Is
She has been throughout my life until this other person passed away. She has been the person I've been wanting to communicate with until these other two.
Well, the first person that to step forward is the older person. Okay.
Yeah, it's her.
It's the older woman. I'm gonna ask if they want to give me. The thing is, whatever information they want to give me, that's all they're gonna give me. It's what they want to give me, and it's like when I have 3 people, I'm not like, hey, can you all stay here and wait? Because I don't see them with my eyes. I see them with my mind. Because there's 3, maybe we're only going to get information that's more clear about one. But again, I know that 2 are female, 2 are women, and 1's a man. Yeah. And one of them is older. But I feel like that the other female is. I don't think that this other female is in your family. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Because they're showing me that they're not a relative of yours. And I assume that it's a friend that passed away. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now I wanted to see what they're going to show me for what I believe is how the person passed. And I feel like this part is hard for you, okay? Because I'm starting to feel sad thinking about what happened. This is not something that you were expecting, was it?
Mm-mm.
No. Because I see her showing me that she's making me feel sad about the passing, okay? And I want to get her name. I don't know. Just give me a second here, okay? It's like it doesn't just smoothly happen because especially if I start to get sad, okay? And I know that it's hard for you. So, okay. I need you to answer the question. Did she commit suicide?
We're not totally sure.
Okay. I know that the person committed suicide that passed away because they showed me the word suicide. I feel like whoever the young person is committed suicide. That's what I feel. I don't know, because when they made me feel sad, I feel like they wanted me to know that their state of mind they weren't in the right state of mind. They were like struggling. They're really suffering. This woman who passed was really suffering, and she's sad because I almost wanted to cry before. But then when I closed my eyes, I kind of said, like, could you show me how you died? she didn't show me. She showed me the word suicide. She don't show me an accident. I know that for a fact that it's not related to a car. There's no car involved in this incident here. Am I correct?
Yeah.
No car.
No car.
No car. So in regards to like her passing, I feel like the reason there's some confusion about her passing is because you're shocked, and I almost feel like you didn't see it, and you like never thought that she would have done something like this. Like you when it happened, you like were taken back, like, how could this happen? And like, due to it being a friend, you're not privy to having the information that's on the autopsy report and stuff like that. So it's always kind of been like a confusion to you, like with her death. Like, was it an accident, or did she kill herself?
Right.
And I'm going to tell you that the person committed suicide. Okay, now, as I'm speaking, is like when the information will sometimes come more as I'm talking. I feel like, I don't know why I see, because I don't see the person as appearing as the type of person that would see, this is stuff I don't like having to say, because if I'm wrong, I feel like I don't ever want to be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
And if this is too much, Coco, you
no, it's fine. No, it's
okay, because I don't. I mean,
it's emotional, but I'm okay.
No, I understand it's emotional, but like if it's something that's good for you, this is good. I just don't want.
Good.
Because I feel like the person is saying to me that. Okay, let me ask this, because I need to know yes or no to this question so I can rule this out here, because I'm seeing something else and I'm not seeing this. There was not any type of weapon involved in her death, correct?
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Right. Because I'm feeling like she's showing me, like, but I don't see her as the type of person to be doing this on a regular basis. I feel like the person is showing me drugs. Like some type of drugs. I don't know, like if it's heroin or pills, but they're showing me drugs, and I feel like she's saying, like, I'm not the type of person that used drugs all the time. I wasn't a drug addict. I feel like she's saying to me, like, I wasn't a drug addict. Or she's showing me that I didn't appear to be the typical person that looked like that used drugs. Like,
right.
But so the way that it looked to everybody was I was normal. Nobody knew. They didn't see this. But I see her showing me drugs.
Yeah, she was addicted to heroin.
Yeah, so in terms of that part, I am confident, because before the drug part, she showed me the word suicide, and I want to figure out what her name is, okay? So let me see if I can get her name for you. But I didn't feel like this was an accident from her, because she showed me sadness, and typically with an overdose, there's not sadness associated with an overdose, because they're not sad prior to it. They're normal, and then all of a sudden they die.
Yeah.
They show me clearly that, like, I was using drugs, I was addicted to drugs, and I died. Now, I believe that the reason she presented herself as normal was because she didn't appear like, because I heard the person say, like, I didn't look like a crackhead, like a junkie. That's what they were saying. Like, I didn't look like that.
Right.
And I also felt sad. So I'm inclined to say, and I can't prove this, but I'm inclined to say that the passing was intentional. That like she did pass intentionally. Like she meant to do what she did, so I know that's often tough to hear because we like to think that when somebody struggles with an addiction that I don't know that it's easy to take one way or another to know that somebody overdosed or they took their life, but I don't feel like in this case that she accidentally did this. I feel like she showed me sadness, that she was really sad. I wanted to cry when you got sad. But then she said suicide and showed me drugs. So I'm going to say that this woman, she overdosed intentionally. Like she had enough and she wanted to go. She wanted to leave. And I'm sorry that this happened. You know what I mean? As I'm talking, okay, so now does the letter S mean anything to you? In terms of either, when they show me letters, it doesn't necessarily always mean that that's their first name. It could be like, and now the information, like I said, when I'm getting information from the younger woman that committed. And I feel like she's showing me, I see the letter S, and I don't know if the letter S is the first initial to her name. It could be the first initial to your name. It could be that her child, but I'm seeing the letter S. Okay, and I don't know where the connection is with the letter S. I don't know. I want to, let me see if I can figure out how old she is. Like, I want to get a name. I want her to see if she'll give me her name, and I can't ask them to give me something they don't want to give me. It's not that they don't want to give it to me. It's just like whatever they want to show me. And and then and here's the thing. I'll understand this too. When I'm seeing the letter S, is the S involved in any of the first names of any of the two other people that passed? Because it could be connected to that too, the letter S. Although she's the one that I know I'm communicating with. Is the letter S?
What you froze?
Yeah.
Is the letter S from any of the two other people that came forward? Is that the name beginning any of their names? No. Okay. I don't know why they show me S. Why she show me an S? For what reason? So I want to try to give you her name and see if I can figure out how old she was, because I want to. I feel like the person is showing me. I don't know why there's this. Did she have blonde hair?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Because I feel like she's saying, like, when I look at you, I see her. That's what I see. Like, her, when I see the image of the person that I see, looks like you kind of to me. Like the color of the hair.
Yeah.
And I know that she has blonde hair because she's saying, I have blonde hair.
Yeah.
I had blonde hair at least. And, was she in her 30s?
Yes.
Yes? Because I see the number 32.
That's how old
Was she 32 years old? Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's hard for you. because it makes me sad too. I'm sorry, okay? But I know that she was 32 years old when she passed because she showed me the number 32. And then she showed me that she had blonde hair, okay? So, I wish I could figure out what her name is for you. And how long ago this was, because I feel like she's like kind of showing me that she makes me feel like she's new to being there. Like this is new for her. Like her being on the other side hasn't been a long time. Like I don't feel like this person has been on the other side for years. I don't feel that way, but I don't know that. I feel like the person has passed within the last year, maybe. Like, but I'm not sure, the time frame of her death. I don't know, but I don't feel like she's been there for very long. And I know that she was 32 years old for sure, because she showed me 32. Did she, did she pass in, like, the last year? Like, in 2018, did she pass?
No. 2019.
No? Oh, okay, so even sooner. Because what I'm saying to you is, she's showing me that I'm new to this.
Yeah.
She's making that very clear. Like, I'm not familiar with, and when you cross over, your energy needs to get comfortable and figure out. The moment you pass, you don't start communicating with someone who's clairvoyant on this side. Not in my opinion. You have to figure out how to use your new given being, because our spiritual existence is still there, but we're just not in our physical form. We're in our spiritual form. So, like, to me, when she's like saying to me, like, this is new to me, I know that that's a recent passing. The reason I say 2018 is because I felt like it was like December, January, around that time, of her passing. So, but she's not giving me an exact date, when she passed. But she made it clear to say 32 to you. Yeah. So, and is that how old she was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was 32.
I feel like, she's not, however, we're like her being now, where she's not, I don't feel her saying to me like, sometimes I feel like I've never felt like they've ever said they regretted anything, but I did hear her like kind of say, that she ended the pain and like the suffering that she dealt with, because I got an extreme sadness from her, like from whatever like caused her to become addicted to the heroin. Like I feel like there's external factors beyond. There was something that triggered her to start using drugs. Like there was an event that I feel like there was an event that took place, because like it doesn't add up that like, because a long-term heroin user eventually starts to look like a fucking junkie, excuse my language, but right. She didn't. So I feel like something took place in her life that like was extremely stressful and triggered her to use drugs. And I don't know what it is that was this trigger, that something, maybe she lost somebody. But I'm almost inclined to say that, like, she went through, and I could be wrong, like a separation or a divorce, or something like with family, like that was really hard for her to cope with, like that caused her to start to use. Like, do you know what it was? That
her parents.
Why?
Her parents.
Oh, her parents. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's what it is that she's saying about this event that took place. that there was an event that took place, and as a result of that event, she turned to substance abuse. You know what I mean? But I don't know why it is that she was so sad that she took her life. And I don't know if it was because of the fact that, like, she struggled with trying to get off the heroin and she couldn't deal with it. But I almost feel like it wasn't that. That it was, she was very sad about something prior to her passing. And, I know as an addict myself that, we struggle with, times in our life from, using and not using and dealing with not being able to obtain the drug and living with, like, the withdrawals and so forth. But, you know, whatever this was that was making her sad, it was more than withdrawals from heroin. There was something that was causing her to be super sad, that she felt that the best option was, like, you know what, I'm just going to get high and hopefully I don't wake up. So, like, and, as much as I say suicide, the reason I say suicide is because, she didn't put a gun to her head, but she's saying, like, I was hoping that I wasn't going to wake up, and I didn't wake up from it. I died, but I don't know why she's so sad.
My sister's best friend. So, but I mean, she was like a little sister to me. So maybe that's where the S comes from. I don't know.
No. I know that's not it, but don't worry about it. That's not a big deal. It's not relevant, really. Maybe,
or her sister's name is Scotty. I don't know if that even matters.
Maybe that's what it is, because I was trying to. Then I saw the letter C. I was just gonna say to you, what's C? Now sometimes, like, they show me letters and whether it's so hard for me to put the pieces together. Because I saw S, then I kept saying C, and I didn't know if the C is her name, but then you just say Scotty.
Scotty is her sister.
Maybe she's trying to show me the letters to spell her sister's name, and it started with S. Because the next letter I was going to ask you is what's C? So, who knows if I was going to get the O. I don't know. I'm in the middle of trying to make a recording, Mom. I'm sorry. I don't care what it is. Whatever you get me is fine. All right.
C is my name. C would be my name.
Oh, okay. So she kept saying C, like say C, and I'm like, but I'm not seeing
She's
it.
Because me and Scotty were friends, and then her and my sister Brittany were friends. Because me and Scotty are the same age, and her sister, like my sister.
And your real name is C?
Crystal, yeah.
Oh, Crystal. Mm-hmm. Begin with a C. Right. Okay. So that's why I said, now I know. So the S, we can speculate and say that it's Scotty, but, again, it's something for me, it's hard to get names sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that the C that I kept seeing, now that you said that that's your name, that's definitely why she was saying, like, tell her C.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to figure that out otherwise, Mm-hmm. But, I don't know, why she was so sad. She just, she couldn't deal no more. And she was very sad, whatever that reason is. And I don't know if your sister knows. Do your sister know why? What were you confused about the passing?
She went to like rehab or something, and she got out and had to go to a halfway house. And she was clean for a long time, and then my sister and her had kind of had a situation where they stopped being friends for a little while. And she was dating, her name is Jessica, she was dating this guy, and then all of a sudden she passed away. And some people are saying it's because she overdosed. Some people are saying it was suicide. Her parents won't talk about it. Because it's kind of like her parents are like a high...
they lost a child. My parents lost their son, so...
Yeah. Well, and then, too, they're like kind of a high entity, like, they're high-profile people in our hometown.
They don't want...
They don't want them, like, to be judged and shit.
Right. So they haven't really released anything, but... So that's why my sister was like, well, what if that guy killed her and made it look like a drug overdose?
No, I know that.
But she knows that she was really... We all know that she was really depressed, and she was, like...
Yes.
Like, so...
She's super sad.
Yeah.
Like, and the depression, though, I don't know if, like, maybe, what was the onset of the depression, but as soon as you mentioned this about not being on good terms with your sister about something, like, she is indicating to me that, like, she kind of feels like because I feel like when she passed, I don't believe that everything was totally, like, all peachy and cleaned up at that point. I believe that, like, they weren't in a fight, but I also feel like she's kind of saying, like, I didn't get a chance to finish what I wanted to finish to make things better with her, meaning your sister, like whatever went on and occurred. Did they make up fully before she passed or no?
No, they weren't speaking at all, actually.
Right. So I'm going to take that she, that's what she's saying, is that she feels bad about what you just brought up. Sometimes it takes for you to say things after I've figured things out, for me to put some things together.
Yeah.
And I believe that what she's indicating to me is that she would what she kind of resents with this situation is that she didn't get the opportunity to make good with your sister, but like she's telling me that, and I hear her saying, like, I'm at peace with her, and I wish I could have expressed that prior to what I did, but I didn't get the opportunity to clear this up. So there's some unleft issues out there that when someone passes, if you don't get to clarify it, it's like, one person's left hanging, not knowing ever how that person felt or thought, and to me, she's saying that, hold on, wait. With your sister, did it have something to do with a guy? There's something to do with a guy between them? That's why they had the falling out? because of something to do with a boyfriend or a man that made them have this like separation to where they were not cool with each other? Was there a guy involved in this?
I'm not sure. My sister won't really talk to me about it.
Because she's saying to me, like, the reason me and her were not cool was because of this guy. And I don't know who the guy is. Was your sister dating somebody?
She was, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to find out from her if there is some type of issue with
who she was dating or who they.
Hold on, let me get her name. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said her name's Jessica. Mm-hmm. You need to find out if the reason that Jessica was not happy with Scotty was due to an issue with her boyfriend. Because she's showing me that the reason we had this problem, she's like, is because of her man.
Okay.
And I don't know what it was. Like, okay. I feel like there's some type of issue between Jessica and her boyfriend, and that caused them to kind of, not be on the best of terms prior to her passing. And that's why they didn't speak. But, she's not mad about it. And when we go to the other side, we're not angry. We don't have the same feelings anymore. We don't harness bad energy. Hey, Vetty Wap, I appreciate you. But if there's, you need to find out. Like, you need to ask your sister if, ask her, like, what happened between your boyfriend and Jessica that made y'all not talk? Because I feel, and I'm pretty confident that the reason that they were on not good terms is due to something that happened. And I feel like what had happened was this guy did something to Scotty, and Jessica didn't like it, and she was upset about that. And, they got in, of course, she's going to defend her. Your sister's going to defend the boyfriend. And, of course, Jessica's going to say, hey, well, I don't agree with it. And I think it's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that's what had brought them apart was this boyfriend. This man, whoever this man was just a boyfriend. That's what caused this. And I don't know what it is that happened. Like, but I feel like it's something enough for her to, like, get worked up about that she was, like, willing to be, like, she didn't hate your sister. She was just pissed off. Like, she was pissed about whatever the dude did. Like, I'm going to say me, like, I feel like maybe this dude cheated on your sister and your sister stayed with him or something. That Jessica was like, oh, hell no. Like, you can't be with someone like that. And then your sister chose him over her, and then it just happened that they weren't cool. And that was it. She kept dating that dude, and then Jessica passed away. Mm-hmm. But only your sister could tell us. I don't know. But I do believe that the falling out had to do with over that boyfriend. And, but I want to see, in terms of her passing, though, I wish I knew how it worked. Like, sometimes I feel like they want to give me the name, and then other times they want to give me a number. And I felt like that was what she wanted to tell me, was like, tell her that I was 32 years old. And if you tell her that, she'll know that you're not bullshitting me. Yeah. And I feel like that's the validating thing there. That's the main thing. Yeah. That she's 32 years old. And then you said
drugs, too, which we
didn't discuss at all. You said a couple things.
That was a very, very prominent part of her life that she's been struggling with for several years. Like, and if you saw her, like, you want to see a picture of her? Let me show you.
Yeah, I do, because I feel like she's really pretty.
Oh my God, she's like drop dead gorgeous. Like,
yeah, so that's what she's showing me. Like, I didn't look like the junkie. I ain't no crackhead like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you can see her.
She's smoking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I seen her, yo. That's exactly how she looked. Not like she looked. See how you look like that, kind of. That's what she kept saying to me. I look like her. Yeah, she's smoking hot. She's gorgeous. Oh, she showed me that she had brown hair too.
Yeah.
Which I always like it when I see the pictures. So let me see her picture again. She showed me, now she presented herself. Turn it over. She showed me herself with the hair on the other side. That picture right there. That's that. Nope, that other one. The other picture. Nope, the other one.
This one? Wait, this one?
No, you showed it to me. That.
So with the bowl cut.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I believe her hair's long there. She has long hair, not a bowl cut. It's long hair. It just looks short.
Oh, okay.
That's how she showed me herself, is like that. And I feel like when they're on the other side, they want to show themselves how they love themselves the best. And that's how she wants to be remembered, is in that picture. Just like that, as a happy person, not, and she made that clear. Like, I ain't no junkie. Like, I didn't, meaning, like, I wasn't, like, the type of fucking meth crackhead with scabs on my face. I was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I seen her as being beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, I'm sorry for your loss,
it's pretty amazing, isn't
so
it?
Much. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Of course.
I feel,
it's very draining on me too.
Closure, at least to know that dude didn't kill her.
Yeah, no. He definitely did not kill her. No, nobody killed her. Because I would have definitely seen something that indicated that, and she didn't say that. She showed me the word suicide.
Yeah.
And I'm confident that she's kind of saying, nobody's happy. Like, everyone realizes when we pass, and that, hey, I caused a lot of heartbreak and pain to people. And what she's saying is, I intentionally meant to want to do this, but now that it's been done, if I could go back and undo it, I would.
Right.
But unfortunately, I can't. And I accept that I went into this knowing that I wanted to cross over, and I'm okay with being over. But if I could change things, I wouldn't have done it. Because we don't realize until after we leave how many people we hurt. And that's kind of what she's saying. I know that at that time I had it dead set in my mind that I was done with life and I had enough of this sadness and pain that I wanted to die. But now that I have passed, I see how much pain I've caused on the physical side. And if I could go back and make it better, I would have.
Yeah.
But I can't fix that.
Right.
And we just have to accept it for what it is,
Right.
But I know that she was a sweet person and that
she was a very sweet person.
Yeah, drugs affect all types of, because I didn't see, she don't show me kids, she doesn't show me a husband, that she's shown me herself, and that means that she's single. She wasn't married. Now, single, she could have been maybe chilling with a dude, but she was not married and she definitely did not have kids. So, so when I say that multiple people were showing themselves, now the other woman, you told me that was your great grandma. I saw that person wearing old clothes, old stuff that we wouldn't wear. You know what I mean? And the man, I believe that the man, I don't see the man as being because again, I'm thinking to when the first showed me the three people, I didn't see him as being a grandfather. But I could be wrong. But I almost want to say, he's older than you, and maybe if I could guess, I'm guessing because I'm going on what they showed me. The only one who really wanted to talk was her. She's the one who wanted to give me the information to you. The other ones were just kind of there, and they see each other, but they weren't saying anything. They weren't giving me information. But whoever that man is, I guess I don't know. I feel there's a possibility that well, you know what? maybe the man is your grandfather with your grandmother is who it is. But I feel like I'm wrong in saying that, and I don't want to say something to hurt you, but did your dad die?
No.
No? Then who's the man?
Well, I mean, my great-grandfather did die with my grandmother, but that's not who I was trying to reach. I was trying to reach an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, so no. The person, the man that I seen was older, and I feel like that person was with your grandma. So they're probably standing together, and it's likely that they would. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't give me any other information. They just showed me their, like, kind of, like, shadows, you know? But, you know, your friend, on the other hand,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that, but you could, talk to your sister and ask her.
Closure is invaluable.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much, Martinelli.
Yeah,
thank you for letting me take over your podcast right now.
I wish I was.
No, I mean, as long as it was as long as it didn't get too intense for you.
I wish I was able to give you her name, but again,
you gave me enough to know.
I think
I wish I could have. But she didn't give it to me. She showed me the letter C, and I it's tough because I don't ever want to be wrong. When we're wrong, I guess I need to, I need to understand more about, when I get information that I'm confused about, what to do with that information. If I write it down, do I try to, put
from
it to
a
the side?
third-party perspective, someone you were not talking to, I thought, you made several.
You got it right.
Like there's not really
What happened? Yeah. Well, that's good.
The way you do it is the way you should do it. It works very well.
Right. Right.
You hit several
like
things
you said,
you
the more that you
practice
probably doing it, the easier you'll be able to read. I'm sure.
Imagine
what it looks like. It's just like learning another language.
Yes.
You gotta learn how to interpret it. You know what I mean? So the more that you do it, the better the easier it'll get. I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, it was nice talking to you, and talk to your sister, and try to see if you can find out.
I'm gonna tell her she needs to go see a medium so they can work it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no issue. There's no issue. Jessica's not mad with her.
But Brittany needs some closure.
She needs, she does. And I don't know if I'm right or not about that, but I feel like there has to do with the guy that made them.
You could be right. I'm gonna call her first thing in the morning, and I'm gonna ask.
But yeah,
I know.
I'm gonna call her first thing in the morning. And I'm gonna be like, "Listen, I had the most amazing night." And she's gonna be like,
Kaylee,
"What did you do? Did you get drunk?
What did you say?
Did you meet a guy? What's going on?" No.
Yeah, dude.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.
Exactly
I will. For sure. I'm gonna send so many people.
But I have no vested interest in lying to you, because here's my thing: when you charge for it, when you go and charge for it, to me, it's like, why would I want to keep that from people who could benefit from it? And could I make money from it? Sure, but it's not what I want to do. That's not what I want my job to be.
Like you guys are both